y'all. So I've been noticing that I've been a little bit more blue and overwhelmed recently, and I think I know the answer to this question. This video is going to be about gabapentin, and gabapentin is normally used as like a seizure medication or anticonvulsant, or made, for that type of reason. But a lot of times it's prescribed off-label for things like insomnia, which I do have. And I went to my doctor asking him if there was something that I could take besides smoking weed, because that's what I use to actually go to sleep, and it works very well for me. However, part of me wanted to try to taper off the marijuana because it can be a little expensive. So is there something else that I can try? And so he prescribed me gabapentin. It was a low dose of 300 milligrams, and I just take it before bedtime. And I usually tend to track my sleep, so I did notice that with the gabapentin that I was waking up less, because when I'm sleeping, I wake up probably 20 plus times during the night, and I don't enter a deep sleep cycle. I'm lucky if I get REM sleep, but I don't necessarily get deep sleep. I might at the most get at the most I've seen myself 30 minutes, and that's not good for an adult. I'm supposed to have at least 2 hours of deep sleep. Anyways, so that's supposed to help you get into a deep wave sleep. I didn't really see that, but I started noticing that, I don't know, I only took it for a week, and I stopped at a week because it was making me sleepy throughout the entire day, and kind of I felt kind of dumb, I couldn't remember things, I couldn't articulate my words. And so I was like, I cannot take this medication anymore, because I'm just in the morning, I'm ready to go. I want to, I have things to do. I cannot be tired, literally completely exhausted, sleepy. I could put my head down and go to sleep. So it wasn't really working for me. So I was like, okay, I kept my doctor informed, and I was like, I'm gonna try going off of it and seeing how I feel. And again, it's only been a week, right? But what I did start to notice is that it was starting to make my depression worse, and which could explain how I've been feeling lately. And I'm still feeling that way. I'm still really down. I'm blue. I'm teary. I'm not motivated. I'm very agitated. I don't want to be bothered by anybody. The littlest, simplest things you're asking me to do is a fucking chore. I don't want to. And I'm hating that everybody's asking me to do things. And so I've gotten myself, I've stopped taking it, but just as a warning, I've heard a lot of things about this drug, and it can be used for insomnia because it does make you tired, sleepy. But for me, it didn't work in the way I wanted it to, or I needed it to. It was making me sleepy the whole day instead of when I needed it to work. And so just a little thing, if anybody's looking to try gabapentin, really take a look at the side effects. And if you have anything like major depressive disorder like I do, it could work negatively for you in that matter. and it was a complete night and day for me. It's very noticeable, and so just a quick warning. I know you're not supposed to take this stuff with opiates and stuff like that either, because it can increase the effects of the opiates. I don't take that stuff, but just as a warning. And I am not a professional. Again, this is just my personal experience. Just after taking the medication for 1 week, and I was on a low dose of 300 milligrams one time a day. So do your research, guys. Ask questions. If something doesn't feel right, then let your doctor know, because serious things could be happening. And you know, worsening depression and suicidal thoughts are a known thing to happen, or a side effect from this drug, especially if you've already are predisposed to the disease. So yeah, hope you're all having a good day. I hope I'm having on my way to having a good day. I'm trying my best, and it's a beautiful day out here, and I can't even enjoy it, you know. So y'all take care. Bye.